Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon Royal Saga with the Salazar Coven. We are picking up with our physician, Lady Azura, and Lord Sage, who she finally has managed to catch up with in regards to Juno. But before we get to that, let's quickly go over what we saw in the mini-movie. I feel like things were a bit more exciting this time around than the last episode. We started off with our Half-Visitants. We had Lord Chance, who newly aged up into a teen, and I did remember to give him the horns, thank goodness. So we had him, Azura, and then Princess Eve were gathered outside in front of the castle, and Eve had called that meeting together in the night. And I wouldn't say it was secretive exactly, but it was in the night. And obviously she didn't invite everyone to this meeting, only these particular people. And when Azura asked her what it was for, she mentioned that Chance's horns had grown out, and I think Chance was a bit worried. He was saying, does it look strange? And Azura piped in to say, no, it doesn't look strange at all. We're all Half-Visitants, after all. We should be comfortable with the sight, if not used to it. And the princess, she said precisely, we're all like Half-Visitants. We have a shared history, so I think we should all stick together, right? And then she went on to say that I don't think anyone else here will understand you as I will, because I am the only princess that has that shared history with you. And I think she wanted to ensure the loyalty of Azura and of Chance towards her. And Azura said, yes, of course, we will be loyal to you by virtue of your visitant blood. So this wasn't something that I had considered before, the idea that the visitants, both in the House of Lords and also the ones who had descended from visitants, that they might feel some sort of kinship towards Eve, and they might follow Eve as the heir to Prince Voldemort, because even if Eve doesn't end up on the Salazar throne, I definitely feel like people with visitant blood, they are going to gravitate towards Eve in particular, since she not only has the blood of their beloved prince, but in appearance, she has all of the characteristics of the prince as well. So after that scene, we jump to the throne room where Juno, once again, having noticed that her dear stepmother is not feeling too happy, or, she's got doubts on her mind, she, trusting Azura now as the only half-visitant adult in the household, she kind of actually, wait, hold on. This is Juno. So, half-visitant adult is unrelated to this topic, but Juno, because not Eve, Juno, my goodness, I'm mixing up the princesses already. Juno reached out to Azura, and she felt like Azura was I think she feels Azura is a good kind of middle person, because everyone who has been in the household for any length of time has kind of picked sides at this point, and Azura is the newest adult to join the coven, so Juno feels as though she's a good kind of middle person for this. She summoned Azura to the throne room so that Catherine could have someone to talk to about her adult matters, because Juno felt as though there were things that Catherine was holding back from her, obviously because, she's her stepdaughter, and she's still considered like a child. So she was mature enough to arrange that meeting, and then she kind of left them by themselves so they could discuss in privacy. And Catherine opened up to Azura, thanking her for, sparing some time. And she said that, the queen has talked to her about this whole thing. I think Azura was the one who began by saying, go ahead, tell me, what troubles you? Is it Catalea? And Catherine was like, oh, is it that obvious? Yes, the queen has spoken to me about it, but I still find it difficult to accept, like, a second. And Azura told her, yeah, it sounds pretty unbelievable to me as well. Like, I'm bewildered by that as well. We've never seen anything or heard anything like it, but you have to prepare your heart for that eventuality. So I feel like Azura was a good person for Juno to pick to have this conversation, because at least as far as I'm aware, Azura hasn't cast the die and she hasn't picked sides just yet. So anyways, that was what we saw in the mini movie, and since then, with the youngsters spending a lot more time at the castle, Azura has managed to finally track down Sage and have a conversation with him now about Juno. Because, Juno pulled Azura aside to help out Catherine, and now Azura is being perceptive towards Juno, and she's trying to figure out Juno's problem. So she wants to talk to Sage so that she can ask him if he knows what might be on Juno's mind or why she might be acting out, since, they're always so close with each other, and she can't think of anyone else who would be aware, because I feel like Juno keeps a lot of her emotions to herself. I don't think she trusts people with her vulnerabilities in case they use it against her or it's a disadvantage to her. So she keeps it to herself. And Sage over here is kind of telling Azura that I've noticed her being a little bit, more hot-headed than usual, but I haven't done anything. I haven't seen anything. She hasn't done anything or seen anything, at least not, in my presence or to me. She hasn't voiced any concerns, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but since you have mentioned it, obviously it's bothering her enough for other people to notice, so I will keep an eye out to see if Juno's doing okay. So we've got that in the works. Now Sage is kind of aware that something is on Juno's mind, but I'm sure Azura feels a lot better having spoken to him. And what else do we have going on with the others? Right, Catalea, the bane of everyone's existence. Oh, guys, also, we do have with us in Eve's group, we have with us, for one, Lord Chance, of course. And we did take a look at him in the mini-movie. And then also we have Miss Delphi, who's aged up. So Delphi is now a child. This is her in her everyday wear. She's got black hair, red eyes. She, to me, looks a lot like Xiomara. I don't know if you guys see it, but she just seems a lot like Xiomara to me. This is her over here right now. Hold on a second. Oh, reset all the children. Well, that's fine. I think she's in a cold weather outfit, but look at her. This is Delphi Covenrose. This is the lost Covenrose child. She definitely seems like a bit of a wild, kind of scary witch child, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of because of her hairstyle, like the fact that her hair is black and her eyes are red, and just the way it's slightly crazed. So there is that. I mean, when she smiles, she looks much... Well, not really. I was gonna say, she looks a lot nicer, or, kinda. But I don't know, she looks kind of scary to me. There's some potential there. I hope she goes more the Zora Alcandrica route, where, she makes up for all of the crimes committed by her ancestors and family members and manages to live out a good and privileged existence. But I don't know how things are going to go for her. She is the last Covenrose female, though. She's got brothers, but, she's the last Covenrose female. So she's the only one who's kind of continuing the bloodline. But there we go. Eve's group has grown. I do feel like even though these are Eve's companions, so, she does have Leon and her brother Daryl and George in her age group, I feel like she gravitates especially towards Chance, or not gravitates. I think she has expectations of the Half-Visitants more than anyone else, because Eve feels. I mean, look at the way she's strutting around. She's really confident in her history, her background, her lineage, and she has certain expectations of people who are half-visitant. I mean, she has grown up being told by her mother that things will be difficult to her because she is half-visitant. But for Eve, even more so, that means she expects other half-visitant children and members of court to be loyal to her and to be on her side. Because if, others are going to outcast them, they have to stick together. And she doesn't mind being the one people look up to. So I thought that was kind of interesting to know about her. But okay, Catalea, we can finally jump to you. Now, this woman over here has already made an enemy of Lytha, but she does not want this to be a thing, obviously. She very much wants to become friends with Lady Lytha because she feels like it is a huge disadvantage to her she and Catherine are friends, but Catherine is always concerned about her, and her relationship now with the Queen has made Catherine's twin sister hate her, and also Catherine's cousin, Lady Lytha, and the Queen's first love hate her. So she definitely wants to fix certain things. But how is she going to do that? Because there is no way for her to. Now, would she resort to a banned potion to get the job done? I don't know. That would only be possible if there was a banned potion to help out with that. But I don't entirely know if that is something that we have within our stores. It would have to be a... Oh geez, I don't even know. It's been so long. I'm not entirely sure if there is a potion that can help with that. Immortality, emotional stability. Nope, not what we're looking for. Not what we are looking for. Is there a forced friendship one? There we go, this one. Forced friendship. We have just like one potion. I think Catalea is going to approach the physician because she at this point is just so desperate to fix things with she's gonna arrange for a private meeting with Azora because she's just so desperate to fix things. She wants to use one of the banned potions. I think the forced friendship is a banned potion. So let's see where they could get some privacy. Maybe these two can come here in the kitchen because there's not really anyone in the kitchen, at least not very often. So they're going to come in here and she is going to try and approach Azora. They are friends as well. She's going to try and approach Azora with this topic. And she is going to tell her the go. Essentially that things seem to have become tense with a few of the members because of her relationship with the Queen. Obviously Azora knows this. Catherine spoke to her about these concerns. And she's going to say, I really don't want things to go on as they are. I really don't want, people to hate me just because I'm in love with Eden. And she is going to really ask Azora if she can spare something from... Yeah, she's going to ask Azora if she can spare something from her stores that might be able to help. I don't know if this is a conversation you want to be having with Catherine here. I feel like they were having that conversation walking here. Obviously to each other, Catherine and Catalea are just fine. But I think Azora here, she's gonna assure Catalea, I think I might have something that'll help. And then she's gonna walk away. Azora is smart enough not to make a big deal out of it and make it seem, really casual. But Azora also knows this is dangerous work. Like, if this is in fact a banned potion, which I think it is, she probably shouldn't be giving it to Catalea that easily, but knowing what she does and feeling the tension in the coven right now, I think Azora feels as though she probably should help Catalea out. because she doesn't want people to be miserable. So she's gonna come and collect this potion. Actually, she's gonna tell Catalea to come with her. She is gonna tell Catalea to come with her to the alchemy lab. Catalea, are you going to join us? Are you going to join us, honey? I hope so. Okay, Catalea's gonna come in a second. She is gonna come in a second. They obviously don't want to be seen going there together. No. Don't talk to her. Don't give her the potion in front of everyone, you silly goose. But now I don't want it to lose the potion. Oh my goodness. Ah! I don't want it to lose the potion. Oh no. Yeah, don't walk in there with the potion. Oh my goodness, of course she did. Of course she did. Hurry up, just put it in your pocket. Jeez, she put it in a pocket literally just as Lagatha turned around. Well, that was dangerous. My goodness. Okay, well, you guys. We also have bills to pay, apparently. Where is Scholar? Are you doing your job? Go out and pay the bills. Okay, Scholar's gonna pay the bills. I need these two to go back, flippin', to the alchemy lab, because this, you don't want to be moving these kind of things around out in the open. That's dangerous stuff. I think Azura got a bit too excited. She and Catalea, they're gonna go to the alchemy lab, and she is going to give her a potion of false friendship. Guinevere, are you okay? Guinevere is like overhearing things and investigating. Give us some space, darling. Oh. I think, darn it, Azura. Azura took this potion into the throne room, right? And she was trying to be sneaky with it. Lagatha obviously did not notice, but Guinevere did. And Guinevere might have overheard something. So when these two are walking out together to go to the alchemy lab, Guinevere is wondering like what's going on, and she wants to check it out as well. Okay. So she sped on through, casually to see what was going on, but she didn't stick around to investigate or anything. But she definitely would have noticed that those two, they went to the alchemy lab together. Okay, well, Azura, now is probably a good time to give Catalea the potion. Let's go ahead and let's give her the potion. Would that be under here? Or would it be under... Yeah, gift? Yeah. So give her the potion. And looks as though Elaine... Oh, geez. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Elaine just walked in to this exchange of potions. She just walked in to Azura giving her new enemy, Catalea, a banned potion. Okay. Well. What is she gonna do with this information? What could she do with this information? I am just so nervous about all of this now. I am so nervous. I am truly feeling terrified for just both of them. Catalea could get in trouble for using a banned potion, and Azura could get in trouble for giving a banned potion. So Elaine definitely noticed that. I don't know what she's going to do with that information. Knowing Elaine, though, she has kept information from the others in the past. So she might not use it against them straight away. Okay, so Catalea, she is going to drink this. I mean, in her mind, she's doing it for a greater cause, you know? Okay, she drank that potion. Oh, here comes Lagatha. Oh my goodness, here comes Lagatha. So obviously Lagatha did notice something, but she thought that she would kind of let them be. Yeah, But I think maybe Lagatha did notice something. She thought she would let the two of them be at first. to see what they were up to. And then after a while, she decided to go in and check up on them. But Catalea has just consumed the potion, so she is going to use the power of forced friendship on Lagatha as soon as she sees Lagatha, before Lagatha can even question why they're sneaking around or what's going on between them. So let's go ahead, use the potion on Lagatha. And remember, Lagatha in the previous episode, she declared Catalea her enemy after that fight. And Guinevere was actually on the skating rink, so Guinevere was present, and she saw Lagatha declare Catalea as her enemy. So I feel like if suddenly she sees Catalea and Lagatha being really close friends... Oh, there we go. She magically fixed that relationship. And I feel like Lagatha, she... Obviously her memory hasn't been wiped, but I think suddenly, she doesn't know why, it just doesn't matter to her that she and Catalea were ever on bad terms. She adores Catalea now. She and Catalea are good friends. She understands her point of view now. And it's obviously all magically induced. But I feel like Guinevere, if she sees them being chummy together, she's going to be a bit suspicious and confused. Like, why has Lagatha gone one day from being her enemy to being her best friend? It doesn't entirely make sense, does it? So, I thought that was intriguing. And they're still, like, furious at each other. But, okay, well, that was a thing. She successfully managed to do that. And she wants to stargaze the queen, but, like, you can't stargaze with her right now. Okay, well, it seems as though Lagatha is none the wiser. Like, it doesn't even matter to her why she was suspicious before, because all her suspicions have just gone away. The only two that have an inkling as to what might be happening, well, Elaine definitely saw what went down. Guinevere got a part of the picture, but not everything. Now, Elaine saw the potion being given, but Elaine wasn't present during the declaration of enemyship. Guinevere was present during the declaration, but she didn't see the exchange of potion. So we've got two samples of different pieces of information. We'll have to see how it comes together. For now, though, we are going to jump to the event when our queen goes into labor, because we have yet another half-visitant child that is going to be joining us soon, whether it is a prince or a princess. Okay guys, we are back in the birth chamber with our queen. I don't know if this is going to be a princess or a prince, obviously, because we've had, I think, 2 female births in a row already, so there's a huge chance it might be a prince. But still, one thing I found really cute is that because Catherine and Eden are married now, she's having pre-parental panic, so she was, freaking out at the fact that the queen is in labor, and look, she has this moodlet, she's very tense for the queen, obviously, and that's really cute, especially because I think they'll probably consider, or she will consider, this child, like, she'll feel the same happiness that the queen will at the birth of this child. Previously, it was kind of separated in that she would only feel joy if, I think that's the way it was. Like, they would only feel joy if they had the baby themselves. But because now they're in a marital relationship, she's gonna feel joy for Eden. And Eden, of course, will feel joy for Catherine if she were in the same position. But, okay, I've got that. Guinevere was being really sweet with Eve. She was hugging Eve over there. We have the Half-Visitants rocking up, of course. Lord Chance is coming here to witness the birth of this child, I think, or he might go in the other direction, who knows. But when, and oh my goodness, Catalea as well. Catalea. I get so nervous now when Catalea is, like, in the same room as Catherine. I just get very nervous. Before I was like, oh, Catalea, I want to see more of Catalea. Now I'm just like, Catalea, stay away. Catalea, please stay away. Anyways, we shan't waste any more time. I think we will dive straight into it and get the queen to have this baby. So let's bring her here. I've got my names list ready. I'm excited. Let's have a look. What is it going to be, Eden? What is it going to be? Obviously, Eve is anticipating this quite a lot because it's going to be the second half-visitant child in the royal family. Okay, and yeah, the second half-visitant vampiric child. It's a... What is it, Queenie? It's another princess! Oh my goodness! Guys, this is the first time we've had 4 princesses in a row. Like in the history of the Salazars. This is huge. This is huge. We've never had 4 princesses in any generation. The max we've had is 3. Ooh, this is fascinating. Okay, well, I'm just mind blown. I am really, really mind blown. And it's a half-visitant princess as well. So another one like Eve. Okay, this is going to be, guys, Princess Diana Salazar. And this name was suggested to me by Friday. So thank you so much for that awesome name suggestion. Princess Diana Salazar. Oh my goodness. And, ooh! Okay, so this really is an intriguing little princess because even though she's a half-visitant, she has the light skin of the Salazars. Ooh, we have our 4th baby girl, guys. But she has the light skin of the Salazars. So this princess, guys, she's gonna have the same... Ooh, this is very, very fascinating because even though it is a half-visitant princess, just like... What's with all these... Oh, Silk Frost has passed away. Okay, yeah, Silk Frost. But this is kind of interesting. Again, even though this princess is half-visitant like Eve, she's gonna look more like Kyra and Juno. So I wonder if Kyra and Juno, they'll have different feelings towards this one. Because she will have the same skin tone as Kyra and Juno. She's going to have the same yellow eyes as Kyra and Juno. The only thing that will be different is that she will have platinum blonde hair. So she's not going to be that, you know, that alien in appearance to the first 2 princesses. Whereas Princess Eve, it's very hard to deny that her father is a visitant. It's very hard to deny. So I don't know how Eve's going to feel about her youngest sibling. She doesn't seem to have any sentiments for her. She would be happy, obviously, at Diana's birth. But that's kind of fascinating. That's interesting. Okay, well, good job, Queenie. Good job, Queenie. She has had like 4 baby girls. My goodness. My goodness. And 6 children in total. Yeah, she's had 2 sons and 4 girls at this point. I'm really proud of our queen, but it does feel like we're going down the route of Eden's daughters, aren't we? Okay, well, I knew it was always a possibility that we might have a court filled with the queen's daughters. Like, we kept joking that we might have just 6 princesses, but I didn't think it was actually a possibility. I thought, I mean, come on. I thought we'd have like a boy this time around, and then the others would get a chance to have maybe a girl, but well, that was unexpected and very exciting. Oh, you finally rock up here, Tibba Finch. So this is Tibba Finch's daughter, Lord Tibba Finch's daughter. He finally rocks up. Well, good for you, silly goose. Silly goose. Okay, well, I need to get the other 2 moved in here. Not the other 2. I meant the other 2 princesses. I need to get this baby moved out. I need to get everyone else moved back in. And also, now that the queen has given birth, she is actually going to approach the next person to have a chance at conceiving. And right now, the queen is very much taken by her betrothed, Lady Catalea. So Eden is going to tell Catalea that she is... Elope immediately. Oh my goodness. No. No, we shouldn't do that. But she is going to let Catalea know that she will have the honor of conceiving next. So let's go ahead. Let's tell Catalea. Come on, she's just overjoyed. The queen is just overjoyed at this point. I feel you. But let's go to Catalea and let her know that she will be conceiving next. Okay, Catalea. It's gonna be your turn next episode, honey. It's gonna be your turn. So yeah, she's kind of let Catalea know that she's gonna be breeding next. And fingers crossed, she's gonna have a daughter of her own. But the chances at this point look very slim because we had 3 girls in a row. So I feel like it's highly likely that she'll have a boy instead. But you never know. We might be surprised. We have had 6 boys in a row. So that could be the same for girls. But let's go ahead and tend to the child. Let's feed the child. And then cuddle her. Come on, Queenie. Let's look after your little baby. Let's look after little Princess Diana. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so she's looking after her little one. Now, something I forgot to show you guys. Along with Delphi, who aged up, Azura's daughter, Estelle, has aged up into a toddler. So where is Estelle? Where'd you go? So look, guys, this is little Estelle, you know, with the green eyes and the brown hair. She's aged up into a toddler and she's so cute. We need to invite her to the castle once I've moved everyone back in and the baby out so that we can take a look at her because she's just too cute. And these guys, obviously, I think they're sad because of Silk Frost. Or maybe it's Meredith. I don't know. I'm going to assume that Eve is thinking about her father right now more than anything else. That just makes the most sense to me. Are you tending to the baby? I hope so. Yes, I know the infant is crying. Is the baby okay now? Diana seems to be a bit of a difficult child. Okay, there we go. Now Diana is pacified. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. The baby has been moved out. The rest of the coven has been moved in. I thought we'd jump in to take a look at this sweet angel who looks so cute. She has the exact hairstyle as Queen Sheba did back in Generation 1. But obviously she's got dark brown hair and she has these beautiful green eyes. She looks so adorable. Let's take a look at her. Just look at this, guys. Just look at this cuteness. Oh my goodness. She's adorable. She is way too cute. She is way too cute. But this is Estelle, guys. This is adorable little Estelle. Oh, look at her. Just look at her. Oh. Okay, Estelle, feel free to frolic and run around and do what you will. I just wanted to take a look at you, and now everyone has. Actually, let's get your mother to give you some affection. Can we snuggle? Yes, because I feel like every toddler or child that comes here deserves a snuggle or a cuddle, just something, you know, a hug. Yes, which side? This side? Oh, look at that. They do not look like one another at all, but it's just too cute. She has gone totally on her father. She looks exactly like her father, not her mother. But, oh, this is so sweet. That's so cute. They're adorable. They really are adorable. Okay, that makes me happy. That makes me very happy. And I think actually Catalea seeing the sight of this is gonna make her like pine for a little girl of her own. And I think with Catalea's ambition now, it's like she's seeing everything that she could have that could secure the demon faction's kind of future in the vampiric court. She could marry the queen. She could, now she's gotten a chance to breed, if she could have a daughter of her own, that would ensure that even in the next generation, the demon interests are looked after. So she's kind of seeing everything she could have right now. All the wealth, all the wealth she could have in terms of success, guys. Not literally wealth, but, you know, success. Her ambition being fulfilled, or a task being fulfilled. So she's been really happy about that. Anyways, Azura here, she wants to chat with Princess Juno. And actually, these two older princesses, they weren't here during the birth, so they haven't met Princess Diana, which is unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. But let's come here and tell her a dramatic story. I feel like, yeah, Azura is wanting to check up on Juno to see how Juno's doing. I think she, because, you know, Sage said he would keep an eye on her as well. Azura is just trying to keep an eye on Juno to see if her mood's okay, or if she's still acting strange. Let's discuss plasma flavors. Maybe she's lacking nutrition. Maybe that's it. Okay, what is the child doing that is so scandalous now? Is she making a mess? Oh, is she crying? Oh, she's putting up a fuss? Oh no, Estelle! What's going on, Estelle? What's going on? Okay, let's chat with Juno. I mean, preferably not from this great of a distance, but hey, what works, works. Okay, they've gotten their thing done. Someone else had... It was Catalea. Of course it was Catalea. She wants to go ahead and ask Eden about her day. Oh, Eden's still down here. Looking, is my autonomy not on? My bad, my bad. I was like, why is the queen still down there? Yeah, okay. Queenie, she's been thinking about Diana. Catalea, I think, wants to go down and she wants to check up on the queen to see how she's feeling after the birth, because she must be exhausted. You know, sixth child, so definitely would be a bit of a trial. So she's gonna go on down. Catalea, she knows when to use her opportunities to get close to the queen when the queen's feeling a little bit, you know, weak, a little bit lightheaded, a little bit under the weather or overwhelmed. Catalea kind of dives right in and makes sure that she's the first person the queen sees and she's the first person the queen's comforted by. And then she goes ahead and demands things. So, yeah, that's her. She knows how to play the queen, and the queen, well, she knows how to be played. Okay, let's go ahead and discuss feelings about, yes, the court. Let's go ahead and discuss your feelings about the court, of course. And then ask her about her day. So that would be under, I think, is it under small talk? I have no clue. Talk about fertility. That's interesting. Check in on Eden. Brighten her day, maybe. Let's go ahead, brighten her day. Oh, no. Okay, I think that kind of did it. So I suppose check in is kind of what Ask About Day used to be, and they just haven't updated that in the, like, the wishes? Okay. Because I've been noticing that for a while, but I just never really paid that much attention to it. Apparently that seems to be the case. Very well. Very well. Also, Eve. You should definitely be doing your homework, honey. I don't think you've spent too much time at all since you've moved in doing your studies, which, you know, you should be doing. So let's go ahead. I know you're hungry right now. You will be fed, but... No? Hold on, child. Hold on. You're gonna have to go back down, and you're gonna have to sit down and do your studies, okay? This is important. Don't be like your sisters who kind of fell behind when they got a bit older. But they were studious when they were young, I'm pretty sure. They were fairly studious as youngsters. So you need to go ahead and continue that. So add it, honey. Don't let it get too much to your head that, you know, you've got these half-visitant loyalists. But yeah, obviously Eden, I wonder how fond Eden is going to be of her newest daughter, but I feel like Eve, she's definitely going to have expectations of Diana to be loyal to her, and be closer to her, because, you know, Diana's half-visitant, but at the same time, Diana might find herself gravitating towards her older sisters, just because by that point there would be kind of legendary figures in the court, and she looks like them, so maybe she would look up to them a bit more. But okay guys, with that said and done, I'm gonna leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.